Trading was never the hardest thing you would do. You only believed it was about charts, about entries, about indicators, about finding the strategy that finally changes everything. It never was. Trading is the first place where life refuses to lie to you. Every excuse you've ever made, every promise you've broken to yourself, every emotion you've hidden beneath confidence, the market remembers them all. Not because it's against you, because it reflects you. You think you're studying price. You're studying yourself. Every hesitation, every impulsive click, every trade you take outside your plan, they're not random. They're revealing the person making the decision. The market isn't creating your emotions. It's exposing the ones that were already there. You don't become impatient when you trade. You discover how impatient you've always been. You don't become fearful because of a losing trade. You discover how deeply you depend on certainty. And certainty was never promised here. You came searching for financial freedom. The market offered something else, self-awareness. At first you reject it. You search for another strategy, another indicator, another mentor, another secret. Not because your strategy doesn't work, because changing a strategy feels easier than changing yourself. So you keep searching, and the search becomes your hiding place. You convince yourself you're improving, but you're only postponing the moment you have to face the one person standing between you and consistency. You. Most traders never lose because they lack knowledge. They lose because they cannot consistently execute what they already know. Knowledge has never been rare. Discipline has. Every losing trade hurts, but not because of the money. Because every loss quietly asks the same question. Can I trust you to follow your own rules? Most people can't answer. Not with words, only with actions. You tell yourself tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. One day you realize years have passed, and you still know exactly what to do. You simply never became the person capable of doing it. That's the hidden cost. Trading doesn't steal your money first. It steals your illusions. The illusion that motivation is enough. The illusion that intelligence guarantees success. The illusion that passion can replace discipline. One by one, those illusions disappear, and something stronger begins to appear. A calmer mind, a quieter ego. A person who no longer needs excitement to feel alive. Because profitable trading is unbelievably boring. It is waiting when everyone else is chasing. Doing nothing when everyone else feels the need to act. Accepting uncertainty when everyone else demands certainty. Following rules when emotions beg for exceptions. This is the price. You will sacrifice excitement. You will sacrifice revenge. You will sacrifice the need to be right. You will sacrifice the fantasy that one perfect trade will change your life. Eventually, you begin sacrificing the old version of yourself, the one who confused activity with progress, the one who believed confidence came before discipline, the one who expected extraordinary results from ordinary habits. That version slowly disappears, and nobody notices, except you. One morning you wake up, the charts haven't changed, the market hasn't changed, your strategy hasn't changed. You have. The trade that once controlled your emotions now feels ordinary. The loss that once ruined your week now becomes information. The win that once made you feel invincible now changes nothing. That's when you understand. Profitability was never an event. It was an identity. The money was never the reward. It was the consequence. People think trading changes your bank account. The truth is, trading changes the person looking at the bank account. And once that person changes, everything else eventually follows. If you're here for easy money, you'll probably leave. If you're here for shortcuts, you'll probably leave. If you're here looking for another strategy to save you, you'll probably leave. But if you're here to rebuild yourself, to become disciplined, patient, emotionally unshakable, to become someone who keeps promises to himself, then welcome. Because this channel isn't about predicting markets. It's about mastering the person who trades them. And one day, you'll realize something almost everyone misses. The market was never your greatest opponent. It was your greatest teacher. And profitable trading was never the destination. It was simply the evidence of who you became.